it going, YouTube? So today we're gonna keep it short, simple, and sweet. We're gonna do a little reel maintenance video, kind of like a clean slash oil greasing, I guess you can say. I do a pretty good job at keeping all my reels really maintained, but for the sake of this video, we're gonna go ahead and do another one. So the products I like to use is kind of like a small company owner. It's called from Ozark Classic Reels. Not sponsored by him. I just really love his stuff. He gives you like a little. Let's see if you can see that. So it comes with like fishing reel grease and some fishing reel oil right there. I'll leave a link in the description if you guys want to purchase any of that. It came out to like 14 bucks for a pair of these right here. Alright, so what you want to do is go ahead and get yourself some alcohol. A little cap full of alcohol, just your regular old isopropyl, whatever you call it. And the cleaning part is basically you want to get in between right here. So go ahead and get some alcohol in a cotton swab. Clean that right there because it's got some like old oil from the times you fished. Mine's pretty clean. Sorry I couldn't get like a super dirty reel, but mine's pretty clean. Go ahead and just clean that up, rotate the handle. Clean your line guide right here, front and back. I guess let's see if you can see that. Clean it down right there. Just kind of swab it in there, right here. And then if you guys want, I kind of do that. I just kind of rub around the thing. Usually my reels will be dirtier. It's like grass, mud, basically everything like that when you go out and fish. So I'll just go ahead and speed up this little process. You guys basically know what I'm doing here. Alright, so after you're done cleaning the outside of the reel, next you're going to be cleaning the inside of the reel. You're just going to pop that, or however your guys' reels go. So you're going to be cleaning that little bearing right there. Go ahead and a little Q-tip and alcohol. Just basically clean that around. The alcohol will get in there, and then the alcohol will obviously dry and clean up all the nasty old oil and grease or whatever you guys have put in there, or if it had come factory wise. Basically that right there. Go ahead and clean that up. Set that aside. Now this is the spool. You just take the spool off like this. Set your reel aside, and then there's going to be another bearing right there. So same thing. A little bit of alcohol on your Q-tip. You can clean around here. I do that here and there. Clean around there. This right here, this shaft comes sometimes greased. See that? It's a little grease right there. We'll just clean that right there. Wipe it off. Get in that little bearing if you can. Like I said, I keep my reels pretty clean and whatnot. So not so much dirt is really going to pop up on these Q-tip swabs. See, there's not much there. Over here, there's a little bit. Wipe that off. Take a dry Q-tip. Try that up. Alright, so you got your spool cleaned. Your bearing right here cleaned. Set that aside. And then now right in there, this little part right there. If you guys want, take a little bit of alcohol and just barely kind of a little dab right there. Doesn't hurt. I've never had a problem with mine, so do that basically. And then next, what you guys are going to do is pop your spool tension knob off. Give me a second here. Go ahead and pop that off. There's that, set that aside. And right in there, there's another little bearing inside. Go ahead and clean that up. Little basic, just a little wipe down. Dry it up a little bit. Cool. Alright, so that's it pretty much for this quick little cleaning portion of it. Now, what we're going to do is oil, grease, and reassemble. The same thing. Pop your spool tension knob again. This is always the part that messes with me. So you don't want to over tighten it, because then this little shaft won't go all the way down. It won't sit flush. So you can just tighten a little ways. Alright, now for the little oil grease part. Shake up your oil a little bit. So with the Baitcaster, you really don't need too much grease, really. This is kind of more for like spinning reels and stuff like that. But, so you're going to take real oil, a little drop here, one drop on that bearing. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then one more drop right there. There we go. Give it a little spin. If you guys want, wipe off some of the excess oil. I think I put a little too much there, just a little wipe off. You don't want to be too oily. And then, so the only part I grease on a Baitcaster for this, like, I guess you can say if your reel gets dirty during a trip and you got just basically, excuse me, and if you need to basically just do a little maintenance to it real quick, this is the only part I basically grease. This shaft right here. And just grease that up, wipe off some excess. You don't need too much. There you go. So you got this part done. Now before you pop that back in, what I like to do is drop a little tiny drop of oil right in there. Kind of missed that, but oh well. Again, wipe off oil right there with a dry Q-tip. There you go. Then what you're going to do is pop that right back in. Just like that. So then set this aside. Next, you're gonna take, let me close this up real quick. Set this aside. And then the last part, basically before we're finished here, you're gonna take a couple drops in here. One drop. So one drop with this little bottle is pretty large drop, so we're just gonna leave one drop from here. Just put a little excess, wipe it off. Kind of just move the bearings around a little bit. Alright, and we're basically done with the internals, like cleaning, oiling wise. And then last but not least, which kind of gets overlooked a lot, is this right here. Let's see if I can show you guys. Right there, that silver part. That part is basically what helps your line guide move as smooth as it can. So again, little drop, one drop there, run it through a little bit. And then do one more drop on this side. that up. Run it through. And now, if you guys want to, you can go ahead and tighten your spool tension knob. There we go. We're basically clean. Run the oil through all of it, the grease, everything like that. And then here's basically the final product of a cleaned, quick, real maintenance video. Basically that. These things run forever. But yeah, alright guys, well thank you. I'll see you guys on the next video.